Hi and welcome to Fighting Falcons Talk, and I'm your host, Chris Bake. This episode I will talk about the 3 Fighting Falcons game, the 8th installment of the Around the League, and more Patriots news. Find out everything inside.
Hockey Town, it's a place where dreams are found. We fought so many battles here, now we're the ones that never fear. The club resides within our town, we won't stop, no letting down. The cup is ours, we're all the drink. It's our town, let's rock this ring. Hey, Hockey Town, not alone, just look around. Let's move, let's hear the sound. At every turn, the puck is dropped, the fever burns. Flesh speed, some brilliant daring. Red lights flash, horns are blaring. Hockey Town, our hunger sped. By our men in white and red, they dazzle us before our eyes. Lord Stanley's Cup, we have the prize. Out alone, just look around. Hey, Hockey Town, let's hear the sound. Hey, Hockey Town, hey, Hockey Town.
The Fighting Falcons played 3 games this past weekend. The first coming on Wednesday, November 2nd, when they traveled to Flint to play the Michigan Warriors. The Warriors got on board first with about 7 minutes left in the first when they scored off a Klein goal. The Fighting Falcons answered that goal about halfway through the second when Rivas scored from DeAndre and Globkey to tie up the game at 1. And with about 4 minutes left in the second, Miller scored from DeRosa and Moroso to take a 2-1 lead and a win. Migaritos got the win that day, stopping 21 of the 22 shots in front of a crowd of 293. Peter Migaritos got the first star of the game, and Ian Miller got the third star of the game. Their second game came on Friday, November 2nd, when the Kalamazoo Junior Wings traveled to Port Huron in a battle of first place. The Fighting Falcons got on the board early, 3 minutes and 26 seconds into the first, when Miller scored off of an assist from Moroso and Archibald. The Falcons scored again about halfway through the first, when Moroso scored from Vallejo and DeRosa. There was no scoring until the third, when Kalamazoo cut the Fighting Falcons' lead in half from a goal from Payne. The Fighting Falcons would pull ahead by 2 again, halfway through the third, when Nick got a goal from Globkey and Rivas. And then the Junior Wings cut the lead again to 1 when Payne got his second goal of the game. And then with about a minute and a half left in the game, Sierra scored for the Fighting Falcons off a goal, off an assist from Lemarande and Lewandowski. And then, with about half a minute left in the game, Kalamazoo Junior Wings scored to bring the score to 4-3 off a goal from George. And then, about 15 seconds later, the Fighting Falcons got their fifth and final goal of the game when Miller scored off a goal from DeRosa. Margaritos got the win for the Falcons as he stopped 31 of the 34 shots he faced in front of 600 people in the home crowd. Moroso got the first star of the game, Miller got the second star of the game, and then Nick got the third star of the game. Their third and final game of the weekend came on Saturday, November 5th, when they traveled to Kalamazoo to settle the score for first place. As like the game before, the Fighting Falcons got on the board early when they pulled ahead 1-0 off a goal from Moroso and assisted by Miller and DeRosa. With about 5 minutes left in the first period, Globke got a goal for the Falcons to bring the score up 2-0 off of assists from Lewandowski and Bellew. The Falcons put the score up 3-0 with just under 2 minutes left in the first off of a goal from DeAndre assisted by Rivas and Globke. Then the Falcons got the fourth goal of the period to bring up the score to 4-0 with about half minute left in the first period off of a goal from Miller and assisted by DeRosa and Gamage. The Junior Wings got the only goal of the second period to bring the score up to 4-1 when they got a goal off of Gadalaro. The Junior Wings would score again halfway through the third off a goal from Graves to bring the score up to 4-2. And then the Fighting Falcons got the final goal of the game with about 3 minutes left in the third to bring the score up to 5-2 off of a goal from Sierra assisted by Teal and Lamarande. Peter Margaritos got the win again for the Fighting Falcons as he stopped 29 of the 31 shots he faced in front of a crowd of 242. Miller got the first star of the game and DeRosa got the second star of the game. The Falcons are now 12-6-2. And now time for Around the Lake. On Friday, November 4th, the Jamestown Ironmen hosted the Michigan Warriors, and the Ironmen came out on top 2-1. Amarillo Bulls beat the Odessa Jackalopes 4-2. The Coleridge and Chill beat the Bismarck Bobcats 3-1. The Topeka Roadrunners beat the home team Springfield Junior Blues 4-2. The Alexandria Blizzard beat the Austin Bruins 5-1. The St. Louis Bandits beat the Janesville Jets 5-2. The Corpus Christi Ice Rays beat the Wichita Falls Wildcats 4-1. The Aberdeen Wings beat the Minot Minos Horses 4-1. The New Mexico Mustangs beat the Texas Tornado in a shootout 8-7. The Kenny River Brown Bears beat the Dawson Creek Rage 5-3. The Alaska Avalanche beat the Wenatchee Wild 3-1. On the 5th, which was Saturday, the Jamestown Ironmen beat the Michigan Warriors for the second time, 4-2. The Amarillo Bulls shut out the Odessa Jackalopes 1-0. The Bismarck Bobcats beat the Coleridge Shill 4-1. The Topeka Roadrunners beat the Springfield Junior Blues 4-3. The Alexandria Blizzard beat the Austin Bruins 2-1. The Janesville Jets upset the St. Louis Bandits 5-4. The Wichita Falls Wildcats beat the Corpus Christi Ice Rays 5-2. The Aberdeen Wings beat the Minot Minotaurs 3-2. The Texas Tornado upset the New Mexico Mustangs majorly 9-3. The Kenny River Brown Bears beat the Dawson Creek Rage 6-3. And the Wenatchee Wild shut out the Alaska Avalanche 2-0. And on the 6th, there was only one game. The Janesville Jets shut out the St. Louis Bandits 4-0. And the division standings are as follows. In the Central Division, Bismarck in first, 14-4-0 with 28 points. Aberdeen in second, 8-2 with 18 points. Alexandria in third, 8-5-1 with 17 points. Austin in fourth, 8-6-1 with 17 points. And Minot in fifth, 3-16-0 with 6 points. In the Midwest Division, St. Louis in first, 12-5-1 with 25 points. In second, Janesville Jets, 12-3-1 with 25 points. Coleridge in third, 8-2 with 18 points. Springfield in fourth, 7-11-0 with 14 points. And Chicago in fifth with 4-11-1 and 9 points. In the North Division, our boys Port Huron in first, 12-6-2 with 26 points. Kalamazoo in second, 12-7-0 with 24 points. In third, Michigan, 10-8-2 with 22 points. In fourth, Jamestown, 9-13-0 with 18 points. And in fifth, Traverse City, 6-4-3 with 15 points. In the South Division, Amarillo in first with 14-1-2 with 30 points. In second, Topeka, 12-6-2 with 26 points. In third, Texas, 11-3-4 with 26 points. In fourth, Corpus Christi, 9-6-1 with 18 points. Odessa in fifth, 5-10-2 with 12 points. In sixth, Wichita Falls, 4-12-1 with 9 points. And in seventh, New Mexico, 4-14-0 with 8 points. And in the West Division, Kenny River in first, 13-4-1 with 27 points. In second, Fairbanks, 9-5-5 with 23 points. In third, Alaska, 10-7-1 with 21 points. In fourth, Wenatchee, 9-5-2 with 20 points. In fifth, Fresno, 8-5-4 with 20 points. And in sixth, Dawson Creek, 4-11-1 with 9 points. In Patriots news, the second tryout for the Patriots attracted 25 athletes hoping to make the 23 spots left on the team, but only 8 were signed to contracts including Port Huron High graduate Clifton Jackson at linebacker, Jose Cannon at wide receiver, Ja Valentine at defensive back, Musa Odeh at defensive back, Markel McKinley at defensive back, cornerback, and running back, and Quentin Solano at linebacker and defensive line. 2 unnamed players were also granted contracts. Final tryouts are December 10th from 5 to 9 p.m. at the Taylor Sportsplex. Mini camp will be from January 6th to January 8th. And the Port Huron's next games their next 3 games will be Wednesday, November 9th, when Traverse City travels to Port Huron at 6:30 p.m. Friday, November 11th, when Jamestown travels to Port Huron at 7 p.m. And Saturday, November 12th, when Kalamazoo travels to Port Huron at 7 p.m. They are all home games. Remember, for all your Fighting Falcons and Patriots news, check this show out each week, with each episode premiering on Sundays or Mondays when there is a game on Sunday. Until next time, have a sportstastic day.